I opened a new barrel and there's a lot of stalks in this stuff. I don't know, maybe stinging nettle. It'll work. There's a really nice mother on top of the material. In the old days I used to think that was mold and I was scared to breathe it in. I don't know. I still don't want to breathe it in real deep or anything, but mother doesn't scare me. Mold might be risky. Video studio that I'm using for editing isn't very keen on doing 4K that the GoPro is recording in. I might have to spend some money on a better one, better program. I've been researching it. DaVinci is the most interesting. They have a free version, but if you pay $2.95, it's a one-time fee, then you're in. You get all the bells and whistles. I might do it. I found a companion who wants to go hunting and fishing, lots of fishing. So if I start doing more fishing, I'll be taking more video. That'll be nice. Have a top-notch program to do it in. I might update my computer too. More RAM. Yeah, this thing's looking really nice in the center. Really hot. Okay. Yeah, we'll put that in the center first. I hope you guys are having fun watching this. Doing it is more profitable to you, you know. Enrich your soil. There's more fish. Good. Get her in here. Mix her around really good. So in 4 days the fish is almost gone. When the pile's really working, it's 2 days. Especially if I put in fish that's not frozen. And the bacteria eats the bones and all. In most all other videos here since I learned of it, fish bones have a special potassium that plants really like. So you think about the Native Americans, they were putting fish underneath their corn stalks. You know, they didn't know it had special potassium, but they knew it worked. They were results orientated. Come on. I got an old peach stump there. That's the last of it here. I'm always sad when I get to when I'm finished. I want to keep going. I've had 2 piles going at once. Flip one day, flip one the next day, sort of thing. That was fun. I got so much to do. I don't want to attempt that this year. Now I'm going to go get my flat shovel, clean it all up around, put that in water, and we'll call her a compost day. A little hollow right there. Fill that in a little bit. Yeah, I did it. Horse apples have rolled off the side here now, so I'm going to clean that all up. Get those horse apples in a bucket of water or in a barrel of water, and I'll show you the final product. There, finished project. Getting all nice and clean on the bottom. The old gray tarp ain't what she used to be, but it still works. Keep shade on the pile, doesn't dry out as quickly. All those horse apples that had rolled off, I have a flat shovel here. Right there, I use that flat shovel, gather them up, and they're in this barrel right here. And it's filled to the top with horse apples and rainwater. Next time I flip it, in about 2 days, half of that barrel will be added into this. This is the new microphone. It's a Rode. It's got a wind muff. Doing some experimenting with it. For now, this compost heap is finished being turned over. So this was flip number 1. Here we are, superview. Ooh, it's nice and wet. Really like moist compost. The first time I flipped it 2 days ago, this was all dry on the top. But because I put the tarp on, it stayed moist. We have a lot of sod in here. It's going to make for a difficult turn, and I'm going to be adding more sod because I just want to make it difficult. Yeah, we're working. And this particular sod I threw into the barrel that I was collecting kitchen scraps in. There's some fish in there, so it's gruesome. But as my permaculture teacher taught, if it has lived, it can live again. And here I am, I'm taking the bottom outer pile first, and I'm making that the middle of the new pile. I'd like to get that whole barrel of gruesome stuff in this turn now. This is the lots of solids here in this wheelbarrow full. The next couple of additions from that barrel will be more liquid. I'm going deer scouting this afternoon, so I'm going to smell good for the deer. Oh, we got some really nice heat. Yeah, the last turn I put in a very large cube of frozen fish entrails. So that ought to be interesting when we break into that. It's been about 40 hours since the last turn. Well, I take that back. 24, yeah, about 40 hours, that's right. So I'm counting right. Not quite 2 days. It's Saturday morning right now, about 9 o'clock. Nice morning sunshine. I was just watching a video on people who live past 90. Some of the habits that they have. One of the habits is, as soon as they get up, they try to get outside. It's something to do with locking in the circadian rhythm. Yeah. So far it looks like it's got plenty of moisture. Just because I have it, I'm going to go get me a pail of that slop. Pour it on there. Ooh, that's rich. So another thing to do if you're wanting to live past 90, no guarantees of course, is to drink some salty water as soon as you get up in the morning. And they said the reason why is because all night long your body's repairing when you're sleeping, and it uses up water in that process. So, as soon as you get up, when you have that salty water, that salt replenishes some of the electrolytes, and of course the water replenishes the moisture that was lost. Alright, more water. More sloppy water. Look at that slop. I remembered I got cat litter in there too. It said it was made out of bentonite clay. And I don't have much clay on this property, so I thought, oh, you know what, that works. cat litter. That's what most of this is. Well, we're going to find out. That's cat litter. Turn off the composting action. Woo-hoo.